Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Warden. You may recognize this from a demo we covered recently. It is now full release, so we're going to go ahead and play the game. I don't know which side we're going to be choosing. It did not carry over our save, so that's a thing to note. If you played the demo, does not keep the save. So we're going to go with the last slot, because we don't have any hope. Anyway, we have the Sight Sunder and the Verge brand. Unleash a sweeping slash and a crescent arc, cutting down all enemies in its path. The Sight Sunder is the one that you start with in the demo. So I'm going to go with the Verge brand. It seems much shorter range, which is probably going to bite me in the ass for my strategy, but we're going to go with this regardless. It is an incremental game, but it's also tower defense. The wailing winds embrace a long-forgotten story. Once a glorious flame, now left only to witness its smoldering memory. Not its smoldering memory turns to ash. Be the savior, they prayed. That was not a voice that would be the savior prayer, no, I don't think. But either way, and ward off our eternal suffering. Though flesh may fall, though soul may break, lest any life be abandoned astray, these towers must stand. And stand they do! No. Go into like weird anime voice. Anyway, we get to start one run. Now, I do remember that we can control which tower we go to with the numpad, so it actually shows them down at the bottom as well. We do need to be grabbing the rewards, so that's good there. We go to 2 and we beat them up. Obviously, first wave, first area, not going to be the most difficult thing ever. We probably will die to it, but it's going to be one of those situations where we're basically going to get our initial resources and get ourselves started down a path. I don't know what path that's going to be, but that guy is exactly the range that we need to be, so that kind of sucks a little bit. Take a little bit of damage there. Can we get to 1 before they actually get to us? Yes. But yeah, we just want to get as many resources as possible as quickly as possible. And now this is where they branch off and become a royal pain in the ass. We actually have 3 ready, yes, but we're going to take a little bit of damage. We went to 2 first because it was already damaged. So the situation now is that we are going to lose a tower. The question is, can we get at least a little bit of extra resources before the towers are gone? So they are going to die before we even get over to 3. Yep. We almost got those resources over there too. We did not though. So that is the first wave. I need to turn my headphones up because I forgot I had them turned down for other things. Let's go to the upgrades. We are the sword fighter. Okay, we have attack range. It looks like, yes, different abilities from second target. So that increases range, but costs us that. Each slash is followed by another one. The second slash will deal 35% of the main slashes. Over here we have Storm Coil, which is one that we recognize a little bit from the other one. That does a multi-shot. Devastating Slash. And that is an AoE on landing. So I think... Normal attack cooldown would not be a bad one. Tolerance is our durability, by the way. I think we are going to get 1 point in each of these just to unlock the next tier. Normal attack damage, we could increase it by a little bit. Critical chance, no, that's critical damage. This is stagger, that is life leech. I think we do actually want a life leech and a ward. And I do think we actually want to just be grabbing 1 point in as many things as we can. Experience gain is for these. If I remember correctly, it's we're halfway to the next level already. So the blues are generally going to be used for kind of mid and upper tier skills. And obviously, as we get further in, you can see that there is a massive number of trees off of these. I don't know if there's going to be a limit how much we can unlock, because these use purples. And purple is... yeah, I don't think it uses purple. I think those use red and blue, if I remember correctly. So these are our main purples. I don't know if we'll end up having them all unlocked, or if we'll have to be going down a different path for it. So I think, out of what we have, double Vestige on Death. Guessing this is Vestige? Yes. So getting extra Vestige is important. Collect range increase would be very nice as well. I think we go for XP first. We got 5 points left to spend. We can spend it on one of these two. We'll go with a stagger. Why not? I forgot to get these two, so it's my own damn fault for not getting them. Let's go ahead and battle day 1 again. Are we going to get all 8 days right away? Probably not. There are 8 days. So the game is only so long. I think in the demo we got up to like day 3 or 4. We need to get more range on this, and we need to get more cooldown on our hops. So let's go ahead and get up there and take care of that. It's probably going to be about the same speed for us on this one, about the same distance, that is. So we do need to be slightly aware of that. That we're going to have to just take a few deaths just to get some progress. Obviously, we're probably going to get the other half of our XP towards the level 2s. Wait until that is dead. Jump immediately to 2. Get as many resources from that as possible, and then as soon as we can, we go to 1. The little bit of a cooldown difference does make a big difference in the long run, though, because that's like 1 less hit for us. So we'll go to 2 first. And then we go to 3 as soon as it's available. Okay, so now we're going to start struggling a little bit. So we want to go there first. We want to let this cooldown just kind of do its thing. And hopefully we can actually survive long enough to get to 3. Okay. Oh, yeah, we actually did survive. Sweet. That's going to get us a little bit more. We actually did get a blue already, thankfully. Are we going to die? Probably. As soon as it starts going down to the bottom right, we are going to die. And those big guys are not taking enough damage for me to take them out before they damage us. Oh, wait. No, we got it. Okay, so 3 needs protection. Boss wave is coming in next. We need to take these guys out ASAP so we can actually face the boss. I don't know what pattern he's going to have on this one. He's going to 1. Okay. Do we survive him? Probably not. We don't have any special skills. So it's literally just we got to chop at him and hopefully he doesn't just... yeah, he's going to 2-shot us. No, not quite a 2-shot. Yep, there's the tower dead. We need to have more power to actually take him down. That's fine. We got further that time. Let's go for another upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and grab the big vestige one up here if we have the resources for it. We need 400. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. We want... those cost purple, so we have to get the first boss to get that. Let's go with... I'm going to get 1 point in each of those, just so we can start unlocking everything. I do think that our first thing is going to just be passive buffs, so we don't have to like focus in on letting things charge up or do anything else like that. Let us go with increased attack range. Go with increased damage. Do we go for critical rate or critical damage? I think we go for critical rate. Although move cooldown going down seems like the better idea there. So we'll just keep saving. We'll do another battle here. We will get to the point where day 1 is just a cakewalk. We're not going to be able to get more than 1 purple from it, unfortunately. That is just by the nature of the fact that, hey, guess what? You can only kill the boss once for that credit. You do get a lot of reds from him, so that is extra income. And getting more range on our attack is going to be vital, I think. That is one thing that the archer really does have over this guy, is he's just able to just pelt them from out here, like whenever they're out here. Yes, it doesn't hit multiple targets, but on these early stages, you're not going to have that many multiple targets. You can peck things away before they actually even get to you. Okay, so we need to get to 1 as soon as possible. Obviously, we can also get some movement tech to damage enemies. It's not going to work very well against the bosses, so I'm not terribly concerned about it. Go ahead and get back to 3 before they get to us. Yes. I need to keep remembering. Press the dang buttons, Alzorath. So those will go down once we kill this third one. Sorry, fourth one. I keep forgetting how many spawn out of this. They are going to do some damage to 3 for us, so that sucks a little bit. We're going to need extra life probably to deal with the boss. We were doing okay-ish damage. Now we're doing enough to probably one-shot most of the dangerous enemies. Okay, so we got big guy. That guy's going to survive 2 hits. Okay, there's more resources for us. We go to 3. Deal with those waves, and I think they spawn some that go up to the top, but I could be misremembering. Okay, so there's the boss. We go to 1. He's gonna come for us. We do not have a ranged attack on him right now. But if I remember from the demo correctly, he goes to another tower once he hits, like, I think it's half-life? Nope. He got down low, and he did not go away. Okay, upgrade. We have 147. I think we're going to go for more tower durability, I think, which is this. So that gets us more durability. We'll go with more ward as well. And I think we go with more crit chance. Could use some more damage as well, but that's going to be... We're going to worry about that more whenever we start branching off of these. So we need that purple to get a special ability. So we're not going to get a special ability to fight this guy until then. So I do enjoy games like this. I find them extremely cathartic, especially once you start getting the pattern of a particular fight down, because this isn't random. It is the same each time, if I'm remembering correctly. At least it feels like it is, or at least close enough. I'm going to take a drink while we're fighting. I live on coffee, I'm sorry. that is the mechanics of Alzorath. Alzorath requires coffee to maintain his incremental goodness. So increased durability. We actually increased our durability quite a bit by maxing that out. That should actually help us a ton. Took a little bit of damage there, but our shield blocked it, so we aren't going to have to worry about it. I do like that there is a visual element on the towers that tells you whenever that's cooldown is done, so I don't have to really stress about it. I can just watch the actual towers. I don't have to be looking over here to see what's happening next. And no, we don't have an active ability yet. We're probably going to get active abilities last. Just because active abilities make me regret everything. Okay, so we took some damage there. We need to get back to 1. Yeah, as long as we're in a tower, we're probably not going to take damage from the trash. It is all a matter of, can we survive big guy? And this one is like mini boss, I guess. But we have shield to deal with that. Okay, so down to 3 for this. And then I think we have... No, we're headed towards the last wave now. This is the only tower that's taken damage. So we might actually get it this time. And you see, he always does go for Tower 1. It's not just RNG. We are ready to move. Should he start heading towards a different tower, we got him. So do we actually survive? Yeah, well, we didn't go down as far on each hit. We need more damage, I think. Or where are you going? He is going to 3. Can we survive? Yes, we did. We defeated day 1. And we got an achievement for that as well. So there's our purple, which I think is going to give us the double slash. Each slash is followed by another. The second slash deals 35% of the main slash's damage. Yes. Absolutely want to go for... Okay, so we actually have a lot of range boosts. That's a good thing. Do I want to focus on those right now? No, I want to get more dangage. So we want to get more XP increase so we can get more blues. Do we go for more crit rate? Plus 3 base damage for normal attack, yes. These are purples as well. So we were actually fairly limited on what we can do. I thought these were blues before, but I could be just misremembering. I can English a little bit. We're going to go for a little bit more base attack. So that's up to 50. So we'll go with that. Actually, we'll go even one more. Get that up to 58. Now we have 58 attack. We'll go ahead and grab this for a little bit more sped. Increases the damage for the adding slash by a bit. So that goes up to a good chunk. Okie dokie. Oh, that's slash damage, not slash speed. Why was I thinking that was cooldown? I guess I'm a moron. Okay, so we have XP boost. Let's go ahead and battle day 2. Oh, did we go to day 2 or did we go to day 1? I don't know. I think we are on... Yeah, I think we are on day 2 because this is day 2 pattern, I think. We'll go to 3. Guard against this nonsense. For some reason, those remind me of freaking... I'm trying to remember the name of the strategy game. Duelist. They remind me of the little teleporter beasts. Which is a thing. I like the teleporter beasts. They were actually really strong. Okay, so we have a whole slew coming that way. We're probably going to see them branch out and hit another... group of... Yeah, see, there's the 2. So we're going to take a little bit of damage on 2. On 3. That just gets rid of them, and now we can just get to 2 as soon as possible to try and protect it. We're definitely taking too much damage on this as well. Okay, so we stay here for a little bit while those get taken care of. Take out you. And we go to 3 as soon as we get a little bit of progress here. Oh no, they're doing a ton of damage. So 3, no! No! Give me the coins. Give me the resources. Oh, we killed 200 enemies total. Let's go upgrade 372. That means we are getting... I think we might actually have... Yeah, we're getting close to getting this. I think we might actually just save up for that. It is very tempting to get more base damage, though. Because an econ boost would be great. Got that max. We could get life leech up. When attacked, all 3 towers releasing forceful blasts. There's release forceful blasts that damage all foes directly ahead. That's nice. Okay, so they'll fire at enemies if we have those. That actually would not be a bad passive one, too. So that might be where our next purple goes. We are gonna go... Number of slashes up. We might actually go up this way real quick. Just unlock stuff. Oh, these cost blues as well. We're gonna go for 3 slashes. That does use up our blue. We'll get another level soon. Let's go for... Increase tolerance. Increase ward. Life leech. And tower tolerance per second. That might be exceptionally useful now I think about it. Because that gives us a very nice passive heal. We'll go ahead and grab some more life leech up there. Yeah, I knew I said I was going to save it. I didn't. we're going ham. Just get our upgrade so we can get more. So we now have 3 slashes. That's going to be good against bosses. Against normal enemies, not really the best, but against bosses, definitely. I do think we want to focus in on a passive build starting out. That way we can focus in on just getting our pattern of going tower to tower a little bit better. Can you aim at the ones on the right, please? Thank you. That was almost very sucky. So that is regenerating. So we do have auto heal. I would like to probably get more auto heal now that I stop and think about it. So we're going to take out you guys. And now as soon as we can get to 2, we murderize. We do have leech as well. That means that we heal whenever we smash these things in the face. So we're looking for another level up. And then we're going to get probably Vestige this turn. Well, this round. I need to actually go back to 2 and get this guy down, because otherwise that's going to murderize us. And then we go to 3 for this. We've screwed up our order. And now as soon as we can, we get to 2 and save them. As soon as this guy dies, we go to 3. Definitely harder to juggle this. And grab all those. To 2, to 2, to 2. 3. Yeah, I don't think we beat this guy. So he goes 2 to 3. But he teleports as soon as we hit him that first time. So let's go get some upgrades. Did we get a blue off of that? Yes. So we're going to go ahead and get double Vestige. Experience gained by 25%. Ooh. That's worth saving up for as well. Although we're going to get more than that on just the run in general. So as far as what we want to grab, I think we generally want to finish off this first, just to get it out of the way. We'll decrease our move cooldown as well. And we'll get increased chance to drop double Vestige on death. Because that's going to get us more resources for just upgrading everything. Econ is very important in games like this. For at least making reasonable speed progress. There we go. I can English a little bit. Huzzah. And I can take drinks while doing this because we're just going to build up a bunch of red. Nope, I went to the wrong one. No! I pressed 2 instead of 3. So that's what I get for taking my hand off the keyboard. Like a fool. Okay, so now we go to 2. I don't like that it constantly targets these ones at the bottom first. But that might be on me. I'm not entirely sure. Definitely need more healing. Okay, so we go to 3. Because 3 staying up is apparently very important for the boss. Two is also important. I think it does teleport back up to 2 towards the end. I could be misremembering. I think we have one more that pops out to go northeast. Nope. Okay, and then we'll go to 3 after we take care of this group on the bottom left. As soon as this is done, we land on 3. Okay, back to 2. I think this is actually, yeah, boss wave comes in after this. So we're going to take a little bit of damage on 1. Go ahead and take out these. Oh, and they still drop reds whenever they do those. Okay, so we got that. Let this recharge. Oh, he goes to a random one. No! Nope, not enough. So he does go to a random one. That sucks. He might go towards the one with the least left on it as well. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go and get the cooldown speed fixed. We'll get 3-6 speed gain a little bit. This costs 3 blues, but it doubles our damage. So that is a good one, but it costs a lot. Do we want more durability or do we want more damage? We're going to go ahead and grab just a point in each of these, just to clear them out. That would be handy. We'd need... actually, we'll hit that on the next one. This is fine. Total damage by 4%. That increases skill damage, though. Does this count as skill damage or does it count as us damage? I think it counts as us damage. So as far as these go, we're going to go ahead and max you out. We're going to... Do we already have the life leech down here done? Yes, we do. +5 tower tolerance regen per second would be very nice. I do think we want to be going durability, though. Although increasing the damage of the added slash would bring the guy down a lot faster. Max you. Max that. Max that. And we'll go for just more raw damage. And we'll increase the damage of our support strike. We are very much leaning towards, like I said, passives. We need to get faster teleports as well. But that's going to be taking it... That's going to take a while to get. But we are doing okay damage. We go to 3. Obviously, after you've done this a few times, you could probably just memorize the pattern and not even look at the screen. But the boss being random does mean that this is not a blindfolded one to run. Oh, I thought we had slashed him. Well, we're going to be taking some damage down there. This is fine. We'll deal with this. Go to 3, take this out. As soon as we get back, we should be able to take out 1. We didn't take any actual damage on the tower. That's a plus. Relatively straightforward fight. Let's go ahead and take this out. As soon as those guys are dead, we start hammering on 2. Get through that. Do we get... I think we get 2 coming up here to the top right. So we go to 1 next. After we beat you up, we go to 1. Get this guy. Go to 3, take them out, and then come back to 1. So we can just one-shot those guys. And then we go back to 2. Take out this guy, and then immediately go back to 3 after we get his little brother down. Okay, so they're going to come in like that. We're going to go to 1 and take them out. And go 3 and take you out, I think. And nope, we go to 2. Okay, so he's going to 1. I don't think we have enough leech to overcome that. If he goes back to 1, I think we are actually boned. But he's going to go to... Nope, he goes to 1. I think we might be boned. Yep. Oh, no, we got him. We got him. Ha. So that gets us our second purple. Tarnish was downed. Yay! Let's go to some upgrades. Question is, do we want Trine Severance or do we want Vow Pierce? I think we go for Trine Severance. I don't know if we can actually refund these. I don't think we can. So 10 counter base damage. That's not bad damage. Do we want experience gain up, or do we want to be leaning into some of these other things? Obviously, this sends us down here. Decrease counter cooldown. That would be very handy. Damage of counterattack. Size of Trine Severance goes up. Ooh, nice. Let's see how much that costs. 600. And we'll make you big. And we will grab... We're going to get another blue level up soon. Thing is, I think I actually want to grab this. The damage dealt to bosses would be very nice, too. I think we go for more raw damage. We're going to go for... Because we're still going to get enough points, I think, to get that. I think stagger's not too bad. We're going to go for this. Decrease the normal attack cooldown. That way we swing faster. That is a no shit Sherlock kind of choice. I do wish I could tell which upgrades we could get down each of these other paths. Like, we can sort of see onto these. But we can't see onto these branches that come off of them. Explosion upon killing an enemy. That would actually be kind of nice. Do we actually... I think we might have a parallel to that down here. Summon a thunder that finishes off low health enemies. Yeah, we have basically the exact same thing. Cool. Let's go ahead and battle on tier 3. See if our counterattacks actually work pretty well. Oh, now we have 4 towers to defend. So our counters are available. I think the sword above us tells us the cooldown on the counters, but I'm not positive on that. This is going to be a tough one. Oh, nope, that takes care of them. Sweet. Okay, so the counters are good. Okay, so those guys are actually kind of tough. Let's go back to 4. So trash enemies we can actually take care of with that. We need to be defending 4. Oh yeah, and it slows down if I hover over those while I have a hover available, by the way. In case you're wondering what that slowdown there was. That was not the game having problems. Yeah, I think we die here. Yep. We've killed 500 enemies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some upgrades. We did get our blue. So that gets us the self-heal mechanism. That also can increase tower tolerance if we get 160. I think we're going to go for getting these bottom ones done first. Just to start clearing them out. So we don't have to think about coming back down here. It's easy enough to grind a run and finish those off. So I think starting out, we want to just go straight to 4. We are not doing enough damage to one-shot these guys either. That kind of sucks. And we don't have, like, a sweep that hits all around us either. So we are 100% just struggling with dealing with the swarms. Okay, so we got that. 2 should be able to defend itself, so we're going to go to 4. Yeah, 2's going to take some damage, but it heals. We're going to go... I think we're going to let 3 defend itself. At least for a minute. Because I don't think we can actually kill this wave before it kills us, funnily enough. Pressing 4. I think we were still on cooldown, unfortunately. So what do we dump points into? This requires 3 blues. We're going to be able to get that relatively easily. I could increase our XP gain so we can get up there faster. We grab you. Those 2. This one is another vestige gain boost. Ooh. Boost up to 150%. That'd actually be very kind of nice. We do need more damage for this wave. Question is, do we have a good way to get it? I think I am going to go counter base damage up a bit. And we will reduce the counter cooldown by a few notches. Because we want that able to take out the trash that we're not able to get to. That is my strategy with a more passive build, is just be able to take out the bastards that are not exactly positioned well for us. We also could use a more leech focus build. I don't think that's going to work out for us in the long run. And it is Tower 4 that we do keep losing. And yeah, we do have to come to the center one. We have to like just sacrifice the damage on that top one just to get through all this. Does 3 have enough damage output to actually handle that? I don't know. We can test it. We can let it run on this one and see if it actually does have enough damage output to handle that. Because if it does... no, it doesn't. Yeah, this is a way tougher... Oh, and we didn't even get as many points that time. That sucks. This is a way tougher encounter. We could increase total damage. We could focus in on getting counter damage up. And counter cooldown down. Increased tower tolerance is very tempting. It's 240 for that. We'll actually buy that line. In fact, I think we're going to buy down each line like we did in the other one as well. Just to get those kind of working for us. But yeah, our main attack right now doesn't even do enough damage. So our counter definitely isn't. Our counter's doing like 50 something. So I'm going to max you. That puts us at 86, so... I guess we'll just increase total damage. And decrease cooldown. I'm guessing that is cooldown time. Yeah, that's cooldown time for all skills, including this one, I'm guessing. So that is not a bad thing. And yes, the ones down there are more expensive because they're the second ones we got. So it doesn't actually trigger on all towers whenever it happens. It just triggers on the one. So I do wonder, can I just leave it to take those guys out there on the left? I don't think so. I need to get the damage up to where it can just survive on its own. Kind of like 2 is doing right now. Okay, so I got rid of those guys. I'm gonna go ahead and grab up here. We're going to take out 3 just to protect ourselves. We're going to get about halfway each time, I think. The thing is, we're not able to deal with these guys, which is the big problem. I don't know how we're expected to deal with them with this character. With the archer, we'd be able to pop them down before they got close enough to be a problem. With this one, they are going to get hits on us. Period. Hard stop. Do we just go tankier? Give them time? I think that might actually be the answer, sadly. That's 8%. This is 40%. So, yeah, we're going to go for that first. 41 credits. We could do another cooldown. Yeah, we're saving up blues right now, so I don't want to invest in the extra flat damage at the bottom. Blues are going to be our... We're probably going to get a teleport skill next, yes. But blues are going to be our... Not necessarily choke point, because purples are the bigger choke point. I think they're going to be our biggest choke point for in-stage progression. Because there's nothing we can do about the Hoiples. They just come as we go. Okay, so we take out these guys, we go to 3. Take out you. Then as soon as it lets us, we go back to 4. And we'll see if we can actually survive this. I don't think we do. Oh, we somehow did. Okay. We'll go to 1 first, because that's the bigger threat of, like, the group of enemies. Go to 3. Then we go to 2, because that's going to start taking damage from these guys. Come on, take them out so we can actually get down there. 1. Yeah, staying on top of all these different locations is a pain in the ass. I think Tower 2 can do fine, because we're about to get swarmed in the middle here. Those are StarCraft enemies. Those ones at the bottom are the spike guys from, I think it's StarCraft 2. I cannot remember their name for the life of me. But 1,300 points, that should get us tankier at least. We'll go ahead and max you. We will go with reduce cooldown. That's 80 for that one. It is 40 for you. So yeah, we just go there. And we will go with crit rate up, because we actually have not been focusing too much on crits. We probably should. Crits are handy. I do think getting here within 40 some odd minutes is not bad. Especially for a passive build. But yeah, I find this kind of game cathartic. I'm not sure if the balance is there yet. We haven't gotten really far enough in to judge it. First few stages, I think, are fine. Balance-wise, we do need to get more damage on the counter, sadly. I do think that that tower should be fine blocking those guys off, though. If I remember correctly, it handled it last time. Okay, so we go to 3 and take these idiots out. So as soon as that last one is down, we go to 4 and take out all of the fiends. I think I did it in the wrong order. Yeah, we're going to die here. Yes. That is unfortunate. We're going to get more upgrades while we're here. We could just take more total damage, which is, I believe, this one. Oh no, that's damage for added slash. There it is, total damage there. I think that does improve the damage on these. Let's see, they are at 52. Yeah, it does increase the damage of those. Okay, so that's fine. And our damage there is getting reasonable. We are going to go for... Let's go and get some XP gain, because we need to get up to 4,000 for this one. That's going to be a big buff for us. I think we might just charge for 4,000 now. In fact, we might go... do we want to go to the earlier stage to just make it easier on ourselves? Or just be able to do a kind of like essentially a blind grind? Or do we want to just let it... We want to go for the challenging one where I actually have to focus a little bit. I don't think I really have to focus that much on this. But that big damage boost over there is going to be priceless. So I think we grind until we get up to 4,000. So we are going to just be repeating this level instead of going back to level up, because every time I go back to level up, I'm just tempted to go and decimate things myself. Like decimate my stores. Is that going to stop them? I think we actually can stop them before they kill us there. So I'm gonna trust 3 to survive. Yep, it did. Sweet. We take so much damage on 4. We need more range as well. Okay, as soon as we kill this band right here, we go to 3. Take out them. Then we go to 2. Take out them. We go to 1. Deal with the ground crawler guys. The little spider guys are not a huge problem. The teleporter beast looking ones are. Let's go to 4. I think 2 will survive. I'm more afraid of this one right here taking out our central one. Yep. I figured as much. So we get how much per run whenever we get that far? 1,300? So 3 or 4. I do need to look and see where the range boosts are. Because that's going to be probably our next big limiter. We're almost at the point where we should just stay on 4 for most of this. Because 1 and 2 survive just fine there. 2 takes a little bit of damage from these guys running into it, but it heals up before the waves actually come back to it. So we can just trust this to do its job, and once we get that damage boost, it's going to do even better at this. Because that's going to be a massive increase in damage. Which tower did we lose last time, by the way? I actually did not pay attention close enough to remember. I think we lost 4 because we got just overwhelmed. So we're going to go to 1. Because that's the stronger group of enemies. Then we go to 3. Then we go to 2. So they've got another wave coming in. We go to 1. Then I think we go back to 4. And let these towers do what they need to do. Yeah, I don't think we can beat this with our current setup. Because I think we just take too much damage in that central one. Even though we're there, we're still not killing them off fast enough. So we'll replay one more time. Guard the center. Drink our coffee. which is admittedly one of the other reasons why I took the semi-passive loadout. It's never completely passive. You still have to teleport around manually. The big trick is stopping and taking your drinks whenever things are not going to be bouncing around like crazy amounts. There also probably eventually needs to be an auto gather on this stuff. An auto gather would be priceless. So it just like auto gathers all these little red coins. That is something that a lot of other incremental games do. I'm not sure whether I'd consider this one incremental proper, but rather incremental influenced, if that makes sense. So we go to 1 first. Then we go to 3. I think I just pressed the... Yep, I did. I pressed the wrong one. We are going to need to go to 2 and hope that 3 survives. 3, can you do it? Nope. 3 is not going to survive. I pressed 4 instead of 3 because I keep moving my hand between WASD and 1, 2, 3, 4. Just out of, like, this is the natural place my hand sits. I want to see how close we are. We're probably not at 4,000. Yeah, we're at 3,500. We got one more run, and then we can afford the big damage boost. Honestly, if we just leave it on 4, we should earn enough from this to actually get the big damage boost. I don't think it's worth going... Well, I mean, we would get extra resources, but I don't think it's worth going completely ham on this one until we get that boost. Each of the side towers has enough to survive these initial waves, so we're just going to grab stuff from them. Because these guys are just going to be constantly coming for our ass. Okay, got the cooldowns there. We could use some more cooldowns as well to make the counter faster. But I do think our damage boost is going to probably be the most influential thing on it. Okay, once we hit 500, we'll have hit enough to not have to think about anything. Okay, so yeah, now whatever happens is just gravy on top. So we go to 1, kill off these guys, then we go to 3, kill off them, and then I think we go back to 4. Do we not, or do we go up to 2? Oh yeah, we go up to 2 after that. Okay, so up to 2. Then we go back to 1. To get rid of the little crawly boys. And then we go to 4 and get prepared for the next big wave. Because this big wave is going to be just a royal pain in the ass. Okay, so I got rid of them. Now we die here in the middle, so I need to be grabbing as many of these as possible. Just to justify our run to that far out. Now we can upgrade, grab our damage boost. I think it's only a 1 tier. Yeah, it is only a 1 tier, so that's going to be a big boost. We do have the 3, so next time we get one, we can actually save up for the vestige gain boost. I think we might actually want to go for these first, though. What is our normal damage now? 148. Could do an increased damage to bosses. Hmm. 50 base tower tolerance almost doubles our life. Do we go down this way? And just make ourselves super tanky? I mean, this is an endless resource, so the blues are not a bad thing to invest in. Think we go there. Use up our blues, and we increase our total damage. How much is our normal damage? 151. Sorry, no. It is 141. Our counter is 146. Our counter is actually stronger than our normal attack. Okay, so we have durability up there done. We have durability down here done. So I do think we just go... Do we go with more self-heal, or do we go with more reinforced frames? Or do we go more cooldown? We're going to go more cooldown. Although I don't know if we actually finished the cooldown up here. Did we? Yes, we did. Battle, day 3. This one, I think we actually have a shot at now. Doing the passive. I don't have to aim at shit, because it auto-aims. Okay, so that's going to murder all of them. I'm slightly curious how much of a difference that's going to make. I'm not going to help the side towers, because, yeah, they one-shot those guys. Cooldown boost would be extremely handy at this point, because we are one-shotting most of the normal enemies. These guys are probably going to take more than one shot to kill, the little crawlers, but these little bastards, haha, we don't have to worry about anymore. They get countered. I do wonder if there's a way to get that to do an echo strike like our normal attack. Yeah, that damage boost. Chef's kiss. Okay. Do we actually teleport to those towers now? Or do we let them defend themselves? I think we let them defend themselves. 2 could probably use us. Let's go to 4. Oh, that was not 4. That was me pressing 3. Think we'll be okay-ish. Yeah, our regen is also pretty solid on them. So they may get damaged by doing their counters, but... Why is this not damaging the guys down there at the bottom? I'm not sure what's going on, but we can't seem to hurt the guys at the bottom, and it's not attacking to the right. That's making me mildly concerned that we might have run across a bug. I don't mean the enemies. We'll increase total damage. We'll do cooldowns. We need 3 blues for that. I think we go and get you maxed out. 702. Let's go ahead and just boost the counter attack up. And we'll boost our tolerance. Because we need 4,000 for that, but we also need 3 blues. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that last wave. Are they really needing us to have chosen an offensive skill? Because if not, if it... There is no way to refund points. We'd actually have to start over if that's the case. But I don't think that should be necessary. Each level should be beatable on its own without having to do an active skill. I just don't know why we weren't damaging the guys at the very bottom. I'm not worried about the side towers at the moment. They're fine. They will literally just one-shot anything that decides to be trouble. As soon as that sword gets full, it does just a charge up as soon as it gets close. It's not even a matter of, oh, it's attacked me. No, it's if it's inside the circle, it gets hit. I partially wonder if there is enough purple points to get all the skills. I don't think there's gonna be. Does 2 need help? It might not, but we're gonna go ahead and give it some anyway. Then we go down to 4. Just hope for the best. Okay, so I got rid of them. Yeah, because we're not able to damage these guys down here. Is that that is so 100% a bug. That is 100% a bug. We swung like 4 swings at those guys and did not damage them. Did I really just find an impossible to beat situation? Do we have any kind of range boost? Critical rate. Damage delta bosses. Critical damage multiplier. Triple vestige. Vestige gain. No, we really do not have a range boost. Go ahead and max you out. I'll go ahead and increase our tolerance to max. Grab some life leech and more ward. I mean, if we can't hit them, there is fuck all we can do. That just makes 0 sense to me that we're not able to hit them. They're sitting there attacking us. I don't have a way to focus target, no. It just attacks the closest. Yes, we've got a little target symbol here, but... Actually, no, wait. Oh, yeah, we can actually target something, I think. Okay. So I guess we just have to figure out a way to kill all the little annoying guys besides that. So I need to actively click on the pains in the ass and not have it just auto-target the ones at the bottom. I still don't know how we kill the ones at the bottom. They're going to eventually kill us, but... We've got that. You just beat the tar out of anything we can find. We should be at a decent enough amount of life, even if we just let those guys kind of cook on them. That shouldn't be a huge issue. Yeah, because that AoE there just trounces them. Okay, so they're just going to do their thing. Grab all the resources we can. Be ready to target the right ones. Yeah, I don't have a way to kill the guy at the bottom, so he just murders me. Well, that fucking sucks. I legitimately have no earthly idea what I'm supposed to do there. I might have to file a bug report on that one. Because I legitimately don't have a way to increase my range any further. It is sitting outside of the ability for me to hit it. So I can't even damage those. They're just going to sit there and kill me. And there's probably no way, unless I am extremely lucky, to survive long enough to kill the boss. Go ahead and max you out, get more XP off of that. I will do... that to max. What else do we have to max out? We could save up and get the damage dealt to bosses increases 50%. Actually not a terrible thing to get. Well, butt cheeks. We'll try one more time. If I can't hit them, then I just can't go any further. Because I don't have a way to reset my skills. If I had a way to reset my skills and get an active attack and just finish them off that way and then come back to this, I would. I suppose I could probably figure out a way to edit the save file for it, but that's not something I'm going to do mid-recording. That would be asinine. but so is not being able to hit an enemy that is legitimately just parking right there. And my swings do not hit. That's not something I ran into with the demo, but we also had a longer range attacker on the demo. So I think until they patch that, I'm going to recommend, if you do pick up this game, go for the bow. Because it does not have this issue. Because the enemies are not longer range than you. And yes, we have maxed out our drops on that. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we died because this died to the little crawly guys at the bottom. And no, switching towers will not help us. Because we don't have any of the abilities that damages things by going through the tower. We don't have any of the things that... Yeah. And we don't have any way to actually deal with that. And that guy's sitting up there, murdering me. And yeah, we don't have any way to damage them. They're not taking any damage from us down there. And here I was enjoying myself, and now I'm not. Still a decent game. Definitely needs a bug fix. Because there's literally zero way for me to win now. There is... We can't hit them. Nothing we have can reach that enemy that is to the south of us. Is there a way to reset? I do not see... Nothing in the options. Nothing up there. We can return here. Is there a way to do it through this screen? No. So I think we have literally hit the limit until they fix that bug. That's disappointing as fucking hell. But anyway, hopefully they fix this over the next couple weeks. After this, I will probably, if I have time later today, post over on the forums. If I remember. So if you're watching this and I haven't posted over on the forums about this bug, remind me or share it on the forums. I don't care. But... that bug definitely needs to be fixed. Otherwise, this character, there's just too many ways you can lock yourself out of it if you are not doing active skills. Yes, the active skills do solve it. If we would have been able to get... I can't see the skill tree from here. I can show them off whenever we die this time. But the active skill tree would allow us to have an attack that can reach those guys, which would help out a great deal. And what I find exceptionally odd about it is they spawn in. They're right about here when they spawn in. We are killing enemies outside of this circle with our slash. So it's not like our slash doesn't hit outside of our circle. It's just unable to hit them specifically. So part of me is also wondering if our active skills would be able to hit it. But I don't think they would. And we're just going to let those run. Just as many resources as possible. Oh, did we just... Can we get rid of that one? No. Can we hit you? Oh, we got it. We got the bottom ones. Okay, so can we get rid of you guys? Yes. No, we can't get rid of you. You are just going to immediately keep attacking me. It's absolutely fucking lovely. Found another enemy that's outside of our reach. The actual hell game. Don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. The way I was able to hit the one at the bottom is I targeted the guy to the left of it. So we hit him with Splash. But I actually feel like I'm being done dirty at the moment. And that is not like how I like leaving these off. Because I think if it wasn't for that, we would probably be able to beat this. This and the guy in the top right that we just can't hit either. We would be able to beat this. Fairly easily, in fact. We have quite a bit of options here. You know what? Let's try getting a little bit of extra life. I will get some more vestige durability here. We'll go up there. We only need to do one run to try this out. If we can just survive the dipshit in the top right attacking us for a little bit longer, we can take out that boss. I don't think 2 can target it. And even if we did go there, going to 2 would result in us not being able to attack the boss, because the boss comes towards 4. Could I hop up to 2 and then come down and target weird? Maybe. I went with the passive setup so I didn't have to like be super focused on where I'm targeting, but as it stands right now, I regret that decision. Immensely, in fact. It's like, oh, cool. I get to try out these skills that let me focus in on gathering the resources and chatting with you guys. And yeah, we don't have to worry about the bottom left and bottom right. They should be healed up by the time boss comes through anyway. 2 should be fine. Yeah, they stay just outside of its range, too, for that. I am noticing that. 2 actually has some quirks about it. Oh, okay, so I actually do have to come up here to 2, target these guys so they don't kill 2 this time. Enemy placement. Absolutely shit at the moment. Okay, so, yep, and... Okay, so we have to target the one on the left. Target to the left of that guy. Now target these. Okay, so now we just have the boss. We were able to get that guy this time. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and teleport somewhere. Where is he going to teleport? He's going to show up at 3. Which I think we can survive just fine. That was just dumb luck on my part. I think one of the sprites shoved the other one closer. We did not change anything that time. So that is still a bug that needs to be looked at. Let's go for another upgrade then. I mean, I still have time. I was just going to cut it off because I was getting mildly irritated at the fact that survival was not an option. So we have a choice. The teleportation path that damages things along the way. We have Echo Fall, which lets us do damage by when we land. Could save our purple. Is there any way for us to increase our range? Doesn't look like there is a range boost that we can grab. So we might actually have to do like Storm Coil to actually have a ranged attack, which I wanted to actually get something like Detonation or something. But I'm going to grab you. That path done. Let's see. We could do Graven Edge. That increases our radius. That would give us a solution to it as well. So you know what? We're going with that. Going Graven. Okay, do we need more ward? I do think we are good. Oh, actually, that does a big boost there. Jesus. I think we're going to go up this way first. Increase attack range. Okay, so that one takes 1600, so we can't get that one. That would be very, very nice. To increase the attack range. We want more damage against bosses. You know what? Let's go ahead and get started going down these. Yeah, total cooldown by 10% if we get that. Jeez. I forgot that that was there. Vestige gain is going to be super important later. Let us go with... Get critical rate up here first. Yeah, because they change their price based on what order you've unlocked them on. So I do think we actually can do passive now. Oh, we're down to 3 towers again. Okay. Oh, we've got a summoner. Cute. Okay, so we go to 1. And then we go to 2. Go to 1. Actually, I don't think we necessarily need to go to 1 right now. 1 can handle itself. Okay, 1 cannot handle itself. We go to, I believe, 2. 3 can handle itself down there. Let's go down to 1. Because it's going to get swarmed. We have multi-swing, so I'm not too concerned about this. It looks like we can actually... Can we change this or something? We've got multiple passives assigned to that, so that's actually fine. Let's go to 3, because that's going to be probably taking more damage from all this nonsense. 2, I think, can handle that. I'm not positive, though. Just want to gather as many resources as I can. Because I think we need like 3,000 for... Let's grab those. We're going to 1. 2 is surprisingly surviving. I do find it interesting that the number of towers has decreased. Okay, so we've got that. We've got boss coming in. Which one are you going to go for first there, bud? Coming to 2. Where are you going? You're going to 1. I'm glad they have a decent heal rate. Go to 3. This guy, I think, is random locations. I think we might be overpowered for where we're at because of the frustrations of the previous stage. Okay. This is fine. Upgrades. Since we are doing passives. Does this actually... I think we might actually do Vow Pierce as well. Just go full passive. Just go full ham on this. And then we can start getting the other bonuses. Okay. That should be fine, actually. Let us... I'm going to go for Vestige Gain first. Why? Because we want way more resources so we can upgrade things faster. Day 5. This one's going to probably be a 4 tower. Yep, it is. Okay. So staying on 1 at the start is where we're at. And yes, it does both of them. So we actually have double counters, essentially. 2 is going to be the more dangerous group, because it's going to keep summoning more trash. These guys, these 2 towers can just take out the garbage beneath them. That's not a problem. We go to 4, because that's where the actual threats are going. What time do we got? I can still go for another, probably 45 minutes at most. Because I have to go start a stream. Cool, huh? Guys like streams. Oh, they summon big boys. Don't care about the little ones. The little ones will go down just on their own as soon as they get anywhere near us. Okay, so we need to go to 2 next. We're getting a lot more resources now. Jesus. We will go to 4. Oh, I went to 3. No! Take me to 4. Take me to 4. Quickly, quickly. Nope. I pressed 3 instead of 4. I meant to go to 4. We got 8,600. Let's do an upgrade. Already got max on the XP boost. We're going to go ahead and grab triple vestige. That increases our income. A lot. Okay, you need to be gotten. Increases our attack range by 20%. We're going to go ahead and finish off our durability down here. We will eventually be going crits as well. But I don't think that is our highest priority. Yeah, we're going to go through those. I am going to go ahead and grab these two. Just 1 point in each, why not? Cooldown. Actually, no, I think we go for total damage first. Then we go for cooldowns. And we go for regen. What else can we afford now? We can afford some crap. Which I think is fine, but I'm going to go ahead and do crit damage multiplier. Sure, why not? We can start leaning into crits next. Yeah, that was me just mispressing a button there. I need to actually see which bosses we've beaten. Because I think there's 4 different bosses across 8 days. So we have to beat this. We've already beat the spider boss twice, and I think we've beaten the summoner guy twice. That increased range is massive. 3 to get rid of those guys. We go to 1 to defeat them. Actually, no, we go to 4. Because this tower can handle those. We're already at 5,400 reds off of this, by the way. That is ridiculous. Okay, so those guys are not a threat. And we are able to trim off some of these guys that are appearing outside of what would have been our normal range before. So that is nice that we're able to get these little boogers. 2 is probably our next hop. Just to keep those from being a problem for at least a little bit, and then we drop immediately to 4. Because we have big threats coming in here. Apparently, we need to take that bottom group more seriously. That bottom group is scary. Let's go get some more damage. Let's answer that with more damage, please. Okay, we have those. We don't have enough blues yet for that, but we're getting enough each round that it's not going to matter. So 18.4, 20.8. So 24%, so 1 in 4 attacks is going to be a crit. We're going to boost our normal attack damage up. Already have total damage maxed out. I think our next one is... I think we go for durability. Man, that income is... that is changing it for us. Oh yeah, we also have this side over here. I keep forgetting about that. Oh, size of Vow Piercer goes up. We need 6,200 for that, so we're not going to be getting that right now. I think we save up the 3 for this to decrease our cooldown. Get down to negative 19%. Ooh. And our counter damage is actually decent right now. So I think we go... increase damage for added slash. And... we have 336 left to spend. Let's finish off this one up here, I think. That way we don't have to look at that branch anymore. This was our second branch. We can do that one next. We do want to come down here and get the total damage boost and all that fun jazz going for us. So, battle day 5. We're getting further in it. We have all the defensive skills going for us. Our damage on the second hit is decent. So we'll go to 2 next. So yeah, whenever that group spawns in on 4, we need to be on top of that. Are you able to actually handle those guys? I think so. Okay, so we go to 4. Yeah, the little teleporter hounds we don't care about too much. It's the big boys that are threatening. So we're gonna just hop up here, take care of that before it becomes a problem. We go to 1 to defend that, because it takes a decent amount of damage from that previous wave. Yeah, 10,000 per run seems like a reasonable amount. We go to 2 to defend it again. 1 is already almost healed back up. Next teleport, we go straight to 4. And start in on those guys so they're just not a threat. That helped us out a ton. All of our towers are doing okay now. Okay, those guys, not a threat. Yeah, that tower can handle them. That's why we have the counters, is so we don't have to burn our teleports. Now we defend Tower 4. While 2 regenerates. Okay, so we've got a boss coming in. This is a new boss. Hopefully most of these enemies are weak little guys. Okay, so is he going to teleport away yet? Nope. Like I said, we're overpowered if we actually do what we're supposed to. And can actually target things. So let's go get some upgrades. Okay, so we have all of those done. The question becomes, do we do explosions on volatile jabs? Or do we do explosions on counters? Or do we do burn on counters? Since we are going passive build. I think we do it on counters. Or we could do chain lightning. Ooh. What is the chance on it over here? 20% chance to unleash lightning that arcs to nearby targets. Or sentinel pulse, which is 50%. We are going to get you. I think... Oh, and I have a feeling this is going to improve its cooldowns and proc chance. It is a tough decision because we're not going to be hopping to the towers that we're relying on to counter. So the easier they're able to kill the enemies, the less hopping we have to do. Whereas if we have it on the main attack, better it's going to be against bosses. I think we're going to do Sentinel Pulse. Damage of all lightning spells by yada yada yada. We go down this way. 18,000 for that. Good googly moogly. Well, we're going to go for the bigger Void Piercer there. Go and grab all these, 1 point in each. Because we can. We're going to max that out. Max that out so bottom right is done. Top left is almost done as well. That was our third skill. Do we go... Currently at 25%. Can't afford this right here. It's 18,000 for that, so it's just completely out of scope for us. We do have Brutal Edge. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Day 6. All we have to do is get to day 8. Oh, they've changed the loadout. This is fine. Go for it, beast. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll go to 1. Is that bottom right tower actually going to Oh, it didn't actually target this guy right here. Can you take him out, please? There you go. Okay, so we're going to have to kind of protect 4. Although it doesn't look like a lot of nasty is going towards 4. We're going to defend 1. Do we go protect 4 here, or do we protect 3? Actually, I think both of them should be fine. Yeah. Oh, nope. 3's not fine. 3's not fine. Ah. That's fine. We got enough for an upgrade. We're going to go ahead and grab that. That is all of our resources. Let's go for... I think we go for increasing our total damage. Yeah, we go for increasing our total damage. It's kind of expensive. Only being able to get 1 of them. We're going to go ahead and grab you, because we can. Yeah, we are. We're getting enough resources that it's perfectly feasible to upgrade a lot of these things to max and not even have to worry about it. So I do think that we might actually have to teleport to 4. Let the top left handle its nonsense. As we cut these things down. God, I love it whenever it does, like, the massive freaking counter. Okay, so that's going to help you survive a little bit better. We go to 2 and finish those idiots off. Okay, 1 seems like the next target. Yeah, whenever it's those big guys, I'm mildly worried. Big guys coming out is just terrifying. But I think we go to 3. Take out the dog. Go to 4. Take out you. And then go to 2 and take out that guy. Then back to 1. Yeah, that got us a lot further this time. Okay, so they're sending out the waves of nasties. I think we might want to go to 4. But we can soften this up before we do. And we can go lightning on our attacks, too, whenever we get our next purple. Okay, where's the next big wave coming from? So they're coming here. This top right pack is more threatening than the top left pack. Because these guys might be more damage, but they're squishier. Okay, so we need to go to 1. That's where the summoner is at. Okay. So, we're hoping that our leech holds out enough to actually deal with these guys. That's gonna be a big order. Because I think they are actually gaining on us damage-wise. Yeah, they are gaining on us damage-wise. But we got him! Yay! Completed day 6. Which gets us another purple, which gets us more lightning! Always more lightning. So yeah, we'll do static strikes. We're just going ham on this. Leaning into it because they work together. So the lightning ones should actually boost each other. Let's go ahead and go down those and there. Yeah, a lot of these are going to get really blasted expensive. So we're down to a 30% reduction. Can I afford to go this way? Not really. We're going to get one lightning there. We got 1,600 left to spend. Think we're going to go counter cooldowns on one. We can afford this. Do we have any other blue things to invest in besides this? Yeah, I don't think we have any other blues to afford to spend in besides that, so yeah, we'll grab max counter. Do we have anything else? Oh, we have that. I'm just looking for things we haven't finished up leveling up that I can just dump into. We're very much lightning and counter lightning right now. So day 7, we have 8 days to do. Can we beat this in under 2 hours? I don't know. Our counter tower is doing fine. Looks like they are going to be going northeast and southwest. We need to go to 2 and start beating on these, and then we will go to 3 and beat on them. Yeah, we'll go to 3 and ease up their struggle a little bit. Ooh, man, that was a lot of lightning. I'm not picking these up for some reason, which is mildly disconcerting to me. Yeah, the fact that I am hovering the mouse over some of these things and it's not picking it up is mildly scary. Okay, we'll go to 2 to save them. Back to 1. I think the bottom right one should be fine. When you go to 2. Oh, 2 already did its job. That's fine. Who do we actually need to be jumping in on now? I'm not sure where these guys are going. They're going straight across, which is disconcerting, to say the least. Okay, so these guys are going to go up and split between us at the top, so we don't want to be moving just yet. Obviously, our sword guy up here is kind of thinning stuff up for the one on the left. Okay, so we go to 3 next. Then we go to 4. Hopefully protect it from getting overwhelmed. 1 is looking a little bit rough. Now let's go to 2. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Oh, we're dead. We are 100% dead. Yep. Grab as many resources as we can on the way out. Upgrade. 71,000 points on that one. That's going to help out. Okay. Yeah, we grab you. Number of rays up. So we're at 4. I don't think these are actually impacting each other, sadly. Let's grab... Do we have tolerance here maxed out? We do not. Reinforce the ward. Self-healing. Critical chance rate. We can get that up to a decent amount. I think that's critical chance for counters, though. What were we at 30% on? Yeah, time reducer. That's fine. Can't afford anything up there. Let's go ahead and finish you off, so I don't have to look at you anymore. Just invest in those. Yeah, where we're sitting right now, we're actually maxed out on a lot of stuff. It's just the latest stuff that we got that is just ungodly expensive. So, day 7. We're probably going to need to increase our tankiness. So we got trash coming out. And I think what we want to do is go to... Let's go to 3 first. Because we have that spawn right there. And then we go to 2. That was an... Oh, 4. No. Do not die, 4. Not this early. Not this time, potato. Okay, so they're coming down there. Counter guy should be able to handle these. We just need to protect bottom right a little bit. 2 can actually do its thing now. Pick up, please. Thank you. I do think there is something that is neutralizing my ability to pick up. Which kind of sucks. We're going to lose 1. Unfortunately. Our bottom ones are struggling a little bit. So I need to protect them a little bit more than what we've got. I think those are going to start going up. Let's go towards 2. Yeah, keeping on top of all 4 towers is a bit of a nightmare. I have a feeling the last level is 5 towers. Just call it a hunch. Our counter strength is decent. 3. Oh, wait. I went to 3 mistakenly. We need to go to 2 because that's where most of the enemies are going. Okay, so boss mob is going there. Do our towers at the bottom left and right survive? Yes. They're dealing with trash, but... Oh, man, this guy is freaking durable. I don't know how I'm supposed to do that much damage to him. Dude, like, isn't even a quarter down. We have almost all of our upgrades. Oof. Oof is where I'm sitting on that. This might just be a grind wall. We're going to go ahead, increase total damage. We already have our boss rate damage up. Could go more tankiness. Go and max you. I'm going to grab one of each of these. Because we can. I'm so expensive. We want to get the ones down here first. So we have all the tankiness on this one. Just not doing enough damage either, though, is another big problem. It's 111.5. Does that actually scale up here? No. It is a completely separate lightning damage source. That sucks. Decrease the counter cooldowns is probably the only other thing we have a choice of. So yeah, they don't overlap. We should have chosen something different like burn or even the one that finishes off low health enemies. Let's try it again. I don't know if we're going to beat this today. I thought we were. But alas, my ass. Things are not looking as promising as I thought they were. Okay, so let's go to 3. We were trouncing stuff for a minute there. Okay, which one do we need to go to? 4 is fine for now. Okay, our towers are doing okay. I think we want to go to 1. Then we go to 2. So we got a bastard sitting above us over there. Definitely triggering a lot of lightning and damage and stuff like that. So it's not like we're doing horribly. We are getting to the boss already each and every time. So we're not doing bad. I just need to stay on top of things and figure out a way to damage the boss easier. Okay, so these guys should start wandering up towards us. I don't particularly care about the little guys. Little guys are just a big pile of nothing burgers. They die off anyway. Obviously, as we start getting more lightning damage, the trash mobs are going to be less of a threat. Okay, you guys are going in on the bottom tower. That does not matter. 4 is not countering. We have to go rescue it. Kind of irritated that stuff can be outside the range of our counter. 1 is going to die. Unfortunately. We got him halfway this time. I think he just goes to whatever tower you're in. I do wonder. That's a thought. I wonder if he goes after us, not the tower. So maybe we should teleport when it starts getting low on life and see? That's something to test. Okay, so 70,000. I'm going to finish off the lightning down there and up here. Why? Because we can. Finish off that branch. Probably going to go for tankiness next. Part of me wonders if we can beat that boss without teleporting. I am slightly curious if that is the answer and I was just missing it. A distinct possibility. I'm going to go to 2 so we can actually get some lightning procs off of the counters. And then we'll teleport to 3 in probably just a couple seconds. Just to give us a little bit more of an edge there. God, I love it whenever it triggers just the line of doom. That is so very satisfying. I wouldn't be surprised if eventually you can just sit there passively being the jerk. And just nuking everything. 1, you're going to have to take care of him because you can't reach him. Four is fine. Yeah, I have a feeling. I have just a gut feeling that we can just do the teleport thing. And he'll go to the other tower and chase us. Because each of the other bosses has had a mechanic. So it's not like this one's just going to brute force at whatever tower we're in when he lands. I don't think that's going to be even remotely what it intends. Okay, so there's a lot of enemies dead. Are we looking on... each of the counter fronts is fine. Okay, so we want to go to 1. And he is going to spawn. Nope, he goes towards 3. Okay, so he doesn't go to the one that we're in. So I don't know what the solution is. We just don't have the damage to take him out. That's all we're running into. Yeah, I thought he followed us. He immediately teleported and went after one that we weren't in. So that's not the answer. Oh, we got to wave 7 though. Let's max you out. Max you out. We can go crits if we want to. I'm going to go total damage up. Those are 2,400. These are 840. Let's go ahead and max out our counters. Yeah, we're going to stick with the ones down here for a minute. Because they're cheaper. So damage dealt to bosses is almost 3 times now. Do we have something else we can put the 1,900 points into? Not really. Things are getting so expensive that we don't have anything we can put them in. Because we have bottom right, top right. This one's not done, and these two aren't done. Actually, no, this one's done. This one's not. We have bottom left. And yeah, I will show off that, no, we can't just go back to day 1. Oh, well, I clicked on day 5 on accident. Do we really have much to worry about in this one? Not really. We're not going to get a lot of resources out of it, but I'll show that, no, we can't just get another purple point by doing this. At least that's not how it worked in the demo. But as you can see from our damage output, things aren't going to be touching us. We just decimate anything that has to get into close range. And boop. One shot there. Let's go to 4. And take out some of this trash. Let the counters do all their work. We're already halfway through it. And have not lost white bar yet. We've lost some of the blue bar, but that's just nature of the beast. Can't hit every direction all at once. We do enough attacks that the lightning does proc pretty nicely. So where is the summoner at? He's the boss of this one. He would give us the purple if it was possible to get the purple. And yeah, they're going to try to get up to 2. Fail horribly at it. Okay, so we go to 1 to fight him. There's all of his life just disappearing. And he shouldn't drop a purple. Yeah, he just gives us reds. I mean, that's a decent amount of resources there, but more than I thought we were going to get. Let's go for increase damage to bosses. We'll go more life leech. And more shield? We'll just focus in on this one for now. Because, yeah, investing in that's not going to be really worth it. So it is the Wizard of Oz because all of the horrible shit he does. Yeah, the only thing we have left is just increase our base damage and increase our crits. And we don't even have that many ways we can increase our base damage. So yeah, that tower is doing perfectly fine. I do wish we could get slightly larger range, but I don't see that happening. Okay, so that's taking damage down on 1, so we need to actually solve that. And yeah, we heal back up to full as soon as we get, like, in range of some of this bull crap. I do find it interesting. I don't think the counter actually leeches. I think only your normal attack does. I can't say I'm positive on that. But that's what it feels like. Okay, so the tanky ones are going to be... Yeah, the little summoners are coming up and the little tanky guys are going down. Boom. That's that wave gone. 2 should be able to take those guys out without, yeah, taking any actual physical damage. Okay, 4. We're going to have to teleport there to take out that guy because he's a pain in the ass. Oh, he's out of reach of us anyway. Lovely. So I can't do anything about him. Let's go to 3. Here's hoping we can actually do some damage to this guy. I don't think we're going to do enough. Nope. We get him down to halfway each time. I don't know what we're supposed to do against him. And we keep running into this issue where things are just standing just outside our range of everything. And we have to kind of do a funky little targeted attack in some random ass direction to actually get it to hit. That's actually pissing me off. Okay, let's go with max the extra damage out first. We go for crits on that one. Life leech. We have enough for one more upgrade. We're going to go with increased ward. It doesn't look like it actually causes much more damage than what we're doing right now. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to get past that guy, but we got to stage 7. We can destroy pretty much everything on stage 7 without much of a problem. The boss is just... I don't know his mechanic. He just charges towards a tower, and I'm unable to kill him fast enough. So we'll try some more, probably in another video. And keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. I think probably the next thing we would be getting, by the way, is either Judgment Tap or Burn. Probably Burn. Like, see you guys next time.